Hey folks, here's a nifty little feature. Just so you know, the counter isn't connected to the info box here, the team carousel up here. It's a separate entity, just in case anybody's wondering. And what it does is just simply, it's a real cool little sort of animated thing that as you scroll into the page, the numbers scroll up to whatever number you set them. So you can change the icon, which is just a font awesome icon. You can change the number it scrolls to, and of course you can change the name or the title for that particular element, as well as get rid of some or add more if you really needed to. So let's just let's go into Expression Web here. I'm just going to close that down. I was just looking at that a second ago. And we'll open up the library and the components, and we're going to look under the counters. And this is the team counter right here, we're calling it. So we're going to open that up and put it into the design view. Now, the counter 1, 2, 3, 4, there's the text right there. You can do it in the page if you want. I'm going to suggest we do this in code view though. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. That's your title right there. Now, the data 2, that's the number that you want it to go up to incrementally. So to change the number from, not, if you wanted to change 999, there it is right there. Whatever number you want, just go to the data 2 field, double click, and we'll type in 125. And that's really all you need to do. Now, the Font Awesome icon that you see right above it, this little line graph right here, or the heart or the mug, same sort of thing. We're going to look up a little bit, and right here we have the icon, the Font Awesome icon class, and we're using the line chart. And just like every other Font Awesome icon, this is where you would go to the Font Awesome website, you'd find the icon you want, and copy the FA. The name of the icon just goes right here. Right? So as long as it's not connected, there's a space between the two, which is what we need here. That's the name of the icon. Now, the counters, there's 4 of them right here. Okay, and the counter info, actually you have to go into the styles and start playing around with some things if you want to change the widths and whatnot. So let's just get rid of one of the counters to see what happens. We're going to remove that, we're going to save it, go to our page and refresh, and there it is right there. They all sort of slide right over. Okay, if we want to change the actual width so they take up a little bit more room, this is where we have to get a little bit creative and go into the site styles and the components.css. Okay, and we're going to go and look for the carousel or team carousel, and it's a big page here because we have lots of different things in here. So let me just go find whereabouts it is, or better yet, what we're going to do is we're going to look for the div class of counter1 info. That's the wrapper class. So we're just going to scrub over this, and we're going to copy it. Go to the components.css, do a Control F and paste, and then current page, find next. And it's going to take us right down there. Now what we see here is the width. We had 4 containers, so we want to have them divided up equally. We set the width to 25%. And this is where you need to do a little bit of the math. If you only want 3 on the page, you could set the width to 33.33333 or just 33%. I don't think you're going to notice the 1%. There's no use putting extra information if we don't need it. So we'll save that. We'll do a quick refresh right here, and they'll spread out a little bit more evenly for us right there. And then if you go to 2, you set them to 50%, and so on. All right, if you want to add more, you can, but you're going to start running out of room. Just so you know, they're really kind of designed a maximum of 4 per page, or 4 per row if you want to call it that. But you could, if you really, really had to, set it to 20%, and then you at least get 5 in a row, and then you'd have to take one of these right here, copy it, paste it, and then you'd have a total of 5 on the page right there. Let's see if I saved that correctly for you there. Nope, I didn't. Let's go to the components.css. There we go. And save, and there we go, 5 in a row. So other than that, 6 is going to be quite a squeeze. You're going to get numbers bashing into each other, but it could be done. You may even, if there's a little bit of a decoration at the bottom here, you may need to get rid of that. And that would be the, see this counter info right here where we're playing around with? Well, if it has a background image, it's going to be located in that same class. So you could get rid of the class there, save that, and then we could just hit a refresh. And then now you get them all on the page without any background info. And not all templates are going to have the background image in there, just some of them. So if there's something there, that's where to get rid of it.